Hey guys, how are you? It's April here, and I'm sitting outside the yoga studio, and we are having a full blown snowstorm. The weather is saying snowstorm, travel, terrible. Like, there's been a huge dump of snow overnight, and the roads are slow. And this is Calgary, Alberta for you in April. And we still might have snow in May, last week of May, sometimes it snows, so they say don't plant anything until the end of May. So this is very real, and I was shoveling this morning with my boys. So I wanted to tell you about jealousy and how it showed up for me, and I thought I struggled with it a lot for feel what felt like a long time, like a year and a half, until I really figured out what I was actually jealous of, because I thought that I was jealous of something the person was doing. But when I asked myself if I wanted that thing, I was like, no, I don't want it. So I was really confused for a while. Like, why am I jealous if I don't want this thing? Have you ever had that, guys? This is why I'm telling you this, because if you ever have that, this might help. And it was really bothering me. Like, I'm like, this, I feel jealous. Is it like, is it keeping up with the Joneses, like trying to do what everyone else is doing, but I don't actually want to do it, but I want to be like everyone else? Is it, keeping up with the trend? What is it? And it was really bugging me. First of all, jealousy doesn't feel good. All right. So that's one. And then I wasn't understanding myself. I was thinking, why am I jealous if I don't want to go do this thing? Like this, my friend of mine, she also has 4 kids, and she was traveling with them a lot. She still is. And, kind of like hardcore traveling in my mind. 4 kids, some are little kids, and sightseeing for weeks, right? On doing active things, right? Doing things that kids are interested, not like super boring adult things, right? Great traveling, but I did not want to be doing that kind of traveling. I'm like, this sounds like a nightmare to me. Going sightseeing with 4 boys, trying to feed them in restaurants, traveling with them in jet lag. Like, I was just not interested at all. And yet I felt jealous. Why am I jealous? It was driving me crazy, honestly. So, and I kept talking about it to my mom, to my husband. I'm like, it's bugging me that it's bugging me. So anyway, so finally I figured it out. And what it was for me, it was something that uh, to me, I interpreted it as, she's doing what she wants to do, like seizing the day. She's making the most out of the time with her kids, right? She wants to go travel. She's doing that. And I wanted that. I wanted that feeling. Like, I'm making the most time with my kids while they're still kids, while they're still with me, instead of just sitting at home and kind of being grumpy and not doing anything that I want to do. And so to me, I was like, okay, what do I want to do with my kids? What memories do I want to make with them while they're still kids, while I have the opportunity, the energy, the time, the desire? And so that really put a fire under my bum to really maximize that, because obviously I wanted that, right? This is what, when I was looking at her, what I wanted was the feeling that I am living my dreams. I am doing the things that I want to do, and I'm not putting them off till later. And so she really inspired me to really kind of assess what it is that I want and do it. Like having trips with my sons. I have been doing it, and I really kind of put a magnifying glass to that and realized, okay, you know what? It's not fully not true that I'm not doing all the things I want. I do. I have a trip with one of my sons once a year, and I go see my parents, and we make an event out of it. We go see a show or a hockey game, and we make it special, even if it's only for 3-4 days. we have a great time. We make memories with my parents, with my boy, and last 2 years with was my oldest and my middle boy last year, and then this year is the twins' turn. So we are making this trip longer as it is in summer, and we're making it into 10-day trip, and we're going to go. Well, my parents live in London, Ontario, so we're going to stay there as a home base, but we'll make a trip to Toronto to show kids the tower, the aquarium, do a couple of touristy things, and Niagara Falls. So we want to show the little kids the falls. And so really, just honestly, it doesn't really matter. This is what I realized. What we do together, it will be fun no matter what we do, right? As we'll make memories, we'll do things together, and it will be something good to remember that we did, and we are doing it. We are living, I am living what is important to me, and it is time with my family, making memories, doing things together. And so I really wanted to share this with you so you can also assess like what is really important to me that I really is a really like a must that I am not living today. What am I afraid to do right now, or spend money on, or spend time on, or what is it that I'm putting off that is really bugging me that I wish I wanted to do? I just do it, right? And this makes me think of something my mom's friend said. She says, "You know what? I've been thinking about bucket lists, and I don't have a bucket list." She says, "Whatever I want to do, I just go and do it." Which is wonderful, which is what I think is a great way to live, right? Of course, we're all limited by different criteria, time and money, right? Or two, uh, ability. And so if we can get closer to that goal, that would feel amazing. And so I wanted to share this with you because, first of all, it was bugging me so much that it feels really good to have figured it out. So now when I hear her stories, I'm not as jealous anymore. I just feel like, oh, I I feel more connected to what I want, and me, pursuing it. So hopefully this inspires you as well to get in touch with what you're jealous of. I think actually that was one of the great questions Ruben Gretchen asked. She said there was a couple other ones, but this was one of them. She said, what are you usually are jealous of? That is a great guide for you to go and get it. And often it's super obvious, right? Oh, I'm jealous of your awesome pants or whatever, right? And then you're like, oh, I want those pants, so I'm gonna go get those pants, right? Super obvious, nothing to figure out there. But when I heard my friend say she's going to, say, Japan and sightseeing there with your kids, and two of them are little, that sounds like a nightmare to me. I don't want to deal with my own jet lag, my kids' jet lag. I don't know. This is also maybe my negative thinking, but the reward did not outweigh the cost to me of inconvenience, and also paying so much money for the inconvenience. So I was like, this does not make sense. Why am I jealous? I should not be jealous. I do not want this thing. But yet I wanted to make memories with my kids, do things with my kids that I don't want to regret not doing. Right? Do you get my point? All right. I hope you get my point. I really look at your jealousy as a little hint. What is it that I'm wanting? And if it's obvious, do it. And if it's not obvious, figure it out. What feeling am I wanting from this? Like, what feeling do I think I would have if I did this? That is what we really want. Like, for me, I want the feeling. What is the feeling? The feeling of um, kind of living to my most maximum, optimizing. So, what is that feeling? I have to figure out that word for that feeling, but is doing my best. So satisfied with myself. That would be right. Like, I'm not like lazing through time and thinking I'm gonna always have this time with my kids, right? It will end, and I'm seeing it really quickly with my 14-year-old who is going to be going to college, university, in a couple years, right? He's already so much taller than me and already has all the opinions that he wants to tell me how I'm wrong, specifically about weightlifting. So, I'm gonna go try out this yoga with a woman I know, and then go home and shovel more snow. Okay, guys. So, hope you have a great day, and hopefully this was useful to you. And really, don't feel bad about being jealous. Use it to figure out what you want. Love you. Bye.